Hey friends, I hope everybody's doing great, and I wanted to come on here and let you guys know I'm going to start another 30-day challenge. I'm so excited about it. I've been very prayerful and feel this is such an important time in the world to be practicing not just spiritual fasting, but intermittent fasting, because I think these two go hand in hand with how we can have some influence and use our own abilities to really connect with God and improve our health and pray for the world. It's like one of the greatest gifts I feel God has given us is the gift of fasting. So with intermittent fasting, it's a daily fast. I like to fast between the hours of 8 p.m. to 12 the next day. And sometimes I'll stop eating at 7, and then I have the option if I want to eat at 11 the next day. But to at least stay in that 16-hour window. Some days I go a little further if I feel, that, let me stop that call. If I feel strong in the fast, there are some days where maybe I have the hunger pains early on, but by the time I can break my fast, I feel really good and have a lot of energy. So I want to tell you the top 10 things I hope you will learn through this intermittent fasting challenge. And the first thing is that there's a difference between your spirit and your flesh. So that inner dialogue that goes on in your mind, when it's dominantly run by the flesh, a lot of times it's very negative. So you get those negative feelings about yourself or your body or about life in general. And with intermittent fasting, you tap into your spirit. And let me tell you something, your spirit is from God, and your spirit is connected to God. And so when you're fasting, your flesh is hungry and it's weak, and your spirit doesn't get hungry and weak. And it gets to step forward, and it gets to start speaking to you the way God would speak to you. So it's just beautiful. You're going to see the difference right away. And let that be a great pivotal moment to say, wow, I'm two entities. I want my spirit to be stronger as often as possible. Okay, number 9, to love your body where you're at. So to be in a place of gratitude with your body, and we're going to stop this battle. This, like, I'm not good enough. It's not fair. Why me? We're going to stop all that, and you're going to learn to love your body. Number 8 is to start to understand this relationship with hunger. And hunger is scary. And the first time I fasted, I remember thinking, like, I've always felt like hunger is something that almost would need like medical attention. If I was hungry, it was like a very urgent, demanding feeling. And in fasting, we learn that when you go into at least a 12-hour fast, you go into ketosis between 12 and 16 hours. So if you go 12 hours without eating, then you have 4 hours to burn fat. Anyway, you most likely will feel hunger, and I had to learn to not be afraid of it, to let it move through me, and I could actually transition some of that fear and uncomfortableness into motivation and compassion. Okay, number 7, let go of the scale. And I would encourage you not to weigh yourself throughout the 30-day challenge. And you can have other means to monitor your progress. So if you have a pair of jeans you want to fit into, or a dress, have those. So at certain points of this challenge, you can try those on and see if you're getting closer. Okay, number 6 is to shrink your stomach. And so your stomach will become smaller during this 30-day challenge. You'll be surprised. You can't eat as much as you want after a fast. And I remember just thinking, like, oh man, as soon as I break this fast, I'm going to, make this and that. And it's like, I'm now in the practice of my fasting. I can eat 1 meal a day when I break my fast, and then usually a snack. So it will shrink your stomach, and it's very exciting how this naturally can happen. Okay, number 5 is to learn you are enough, and to learn you are strong and you can do strong things. And when things get hard, you still keep your commitments to yourself. This has been a big one for me. I've really matured with my relationship with myself. I have seen myself in social interactions out there in the world. I'm just resting in a more confident place because I keep commitments to myself. Number 4, pray. So be intentional in your fast. Don't waste your fast just for you. A fast is a communion with God. And so when you set an intention, God will take your sacrifice and use it for something you care about. I mean, is it so tender that you could go without food, and then you have the power through our Father in heaven to bless people. So use that. Set an intention every day of who you're fasting for. Get on your knees. Even if you're not religious, I'm telling you, if you will do this, if you will just share your heart and think about this person or this cause that you love, it will make an impact. And when you get hungry, you can transfer that hunger into something really positive. Okay, so you are going to be not eating as much. And number 3 is to ask you to consider putting money aside that you can donate after the 30-day challenge to the poor. And I usually donate $100 a month to Rising Star Outreach. I'll share more information about them, but this is an offering to God that He will use that money bigger than you could ever use to help people in need. Okay, number 2, learn and practice meditation. And we're going to be going through this through the 30-day challenge. A 15-minute daily meditation. You're going to learn to visualize yourself how you truly are, and you're going to be strengthened, receive impulses, visualize. It's just incredible. And I'm telling you, intermittent fasting with meditation, intermittent fasting is a form of meditation on its own. But I got to a point in intermittent fasting where I needed more. I needed more healing. I needed to climb higher. I knew there was more for clarity, for mental health, for dreams, for goals. So you're going to learn to meditate, and you're going to make that commitment to meditate every day. And the number one thing I hope happens during this 30-day challenge is that you will lose weight, because we want to be healthy and we want to be in control of our bodies. We don't want to feel out of control anymore. We don't want to feel hopeless or like a victim. And so let the joy and the ease of weight loss come forth, claim your health, and then keep moving forward. So this is going to be fun. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to have major breakthroughs. It's life-changing, and I'm so excited to do this with you. So share this video if you want with friends or family that you want to join along. We're going to start March 1st on Tuesday, and we're going to go for 30 days. And every day I will be on this website or this Facebook page, how to start intermittent fasting, and we will support each other. Okay, guys, see you soon.